Hi. This is my first one of these. Trying it out, new thing, right? Video log. Um, just my heart and dump some stuff out in hopes that through my verbal processing, I can both help me and hopefully people who watch this. So, without further ado, my name is Sean Tisello. I'm 20 years old and I have been going to Biola University up until this spring. I was a sophomore, and I couldn't afford to return. So I'm living nearby, working my blue collar job, metal cutting warehouse, and yeah, just doing ministry on campus still and stuff. Basically, um, yeah, each time I just want to focus on something that's been grabbing at my heart or whatever's grabbing at my heart. And what really hit me today was this idea of entitlement. Um, it's really close to home for me, and I just started realizing that. Because the scary thing about entitlement that I've noticed, or pride, is really what I feel like it's founded on, um, is that it's such a minor thing and so unnoticeable, yet it's so powerful in its effects on our lives and our attitudes, especially as Christians when we're called to lives of service towards God and others, like loving God and loving others. And you can't do that very well if you're focused on what you're entitled on and to in your life. I'm just realizing, like, part of it is American culture, but my heart is so ruined sometimes by how entitled I feel to certain things. Like high school, for example. I I was a strong Christian in high school. I didn't do the drugs, I didn't do the alcohol, I didn't do the partying. I didn't struggle with any of those things. I didn't do them. I was a very moralistic person, I guess you could say. But the problem was not the fact that I did that or did a good job of keeping from doing things. The problem was is how much I valued that, and how much I looked up to, in a sense, myself. Um, so as a result of that, I would compare myself with other people's lives in high school. And I'd look at myself and I'd be like, you know what? You know what this guy deserves? He pours out all the time into others and stuff like that. This guy, this Sean DeCello, you know what? He deserves a girl. A girlfriend, right? Because everybody in high school wants a girlfriend. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people do. And I sure as heck wanted one. So in seeing other girls and stuff like that, I felt entitled based off of my character traits and off of my actions towards others. I felt entitled to girls or whatever girl I wanted. That they should like me back. Same thing with friends. I felt entitled to having good, nice friends. I felt entitled to having my amazing family that I have. I felt entitled to having my car, which I had, which is a crazy blessing as it is. I felt entitled to simple things, like having food on the table, water. But guys, that's so bad. I mean, in me, what I bred was bad, because I had this deep sense of pride that I couldn't even notice, because it was founded on my Christianity. That's dangerous, guys. And it's so sad to say that I thought those things, but it's true. And it's such an example of how rampant this idea of our ownership of things in our lives is. I don't deserve food. Weird thought, but I don't. I don't deserve life. I don't I don't deserve this pillow that I used to sleep on. Like, that's profound, guys, like, if you think about that. Like, you don't deserve anything around you. Nothing. And you especially, I especially don't deserve God. Let alone Jesus Christ coming down to restore our relationship with God, saving us from the sin that condemns us to the only thing that we truly deserve, hell, and bringing us back into the opportunity to have a relationship with Him, to a point where God sees our sin and throws it to the deepest trenches of the ocean, forgetting about it, and sees us, the children that He loves. I don't deserve that. That's such a huge gift. I don't deserve the life that I have. Just life. That's all I mean. Just life. Being born. I don't deserve it. I didn't do anything to deserve it. I was a little embryo. What the heck? But guys, like, I didn't deserve it. We didn't deserve it. But God, being so loving and graceful, gave us the opportunity to live. Such a profound gift, to make decisions in our life that we want to make. To live life. Also, even further, not with a short-lived life that we have on earth, only to go to where we're eternally damned because our actions are deserving of that, and that's being the only thing we deserve. But He also gives us the opportunity to accept Him and to live for Him and to love others and to serve God and to be saved from that eternal damnation. Like, what? And I'm here worrying about how I'm going to get a car to go to work? What? This is huge, guys. This is huge. We need Jesus. Period. We don't deserve Jesus. Period. But we get it anyways. And we get Him anyways. It's so sick how much I focus on the next thing I need. What job I'm gonna work. What person I'm gonna focus on for developing friendship with. Whatever. And how much I forget what God has given me. And on top of that, I do get things like a car. Like, I just got a car like a week ago. I got a job a couple weeks ago. Like, God has already given me the most infinitely awesome gift ever that anyone could be given. And yet He just throws in these other blessings for me, making my life more bearable and great to live. I didn't do anything to deserve it. This isn't prosperity gospel, people. You don't live well and then get stuff. That's not how it works. God just gives it. We ask for it and God gives us an answer, yes or no. But a lot of the times He just gives us stuff too. Stuff we didn't even ask for. Stuff we didn't even realize would help us a lot. Friendships, money, cars, whatever. It's amazing how little of that we see. It's amazing that I can sit here looking at my computer screen right now and be frustrated with this stupid little line that goes down that's about like that thick, right? And it just blocks a chunk of the screen. Some of the pixels are messed up or something. And that can really throw off my whole day. That's sad. That's sad because I feel entitled to having a fully functioning laptop. And I get envious of others who do. Wow. Just wow. Like, I don't even have to mention the fact that there are people who have so much less than me. A huge majority of people in the world who have so much less than me. less than most people who are watching this video, if anyone. I really, no one could be watching this and I'd still want to do it. Anyways, I don't even have to mention that fact. I don't even have to compare my life to others to realize the gravity of this gift that God's given me, of these gifts that God gives me, and the gravity of my decisions to not accept that and to not appreciate that. It's so gross that daily I take a huge chunk out of my day to spit in his face by sinning, by being unappreciative, by whining, by complaining, by having a bad attitude, by being rude to others and not loving others. I spit in his face when I do that. The same God who gave me all that is around me, who allows me to have it, who gave me life. Yeah, sure, he lets me go through some tough stuff. But anyone who goes through tough stuff can, and most being honest with themselves, will look back and be like, you know what? I'm a better person because of that. I mean, it's tough. There are some really tough things out there. But, heck, if my cousin, Brandon, can do this, he was a soldier over in the Middle East. And he was investigating this car bomb. And sure enough, there's this little bomb next to him that goes off. Blows up all over him. Shrapnel all up his left side. Sure enough, he loses his leg. And I interviewed him for a veteran scholarship. And you know what he told me? The main thing he told me? As painful of an experience as that was, and how much it hurt, I would not give it up for anything because of the man I have become as a result of it. Just, wow, is that amazing? Or what? Like, I was so humbled when I heard that. Like, if he can say that, guys, we better be able to say that. And that wasn't even founded on, like, faith or anything. That was just founded on reality. Now think about the faith factor. That God forgives us of our mistakes. That God allows us to go through trials so that we can better glorify Him in them and through them. And become better people to glorify Him and to love others. Gosh. And we complain about those too. We whine when we're in the trenches. God, why do I have to go through this? Take this pain away. And then I look back at times where I've done it and I'm like, wow, Sean, if you could only see what it did for your life, then maybe you wouldn't have whined so much. Maybe you would have been joyful knowing the results. Guys, we have this sick sense, I have this sick sense of entitlement. I'm entitled to enjoy my day at work. I'm entitled to enjoy my day. I'm entitled to get rest when I need it. I'm entitled to have food when I feel like it. Like, no. I'm not entitled to any of that. I am entitled to hell and hell alone. But thanks be to God for the grace that He showed on the cross. That now, undeservedly, I am entitled to eternal salvation with Him. But with the condition that I accept the decision to pursue a life with Jesus. Following hard after Jesus. That's so crucial, guys. So crucial. I'm telling myself this right now as I say it into this camera for other people to see. Guys, I pray that you and I would be challenged to this lifestyle of all out for Jesus. bringing glory to Him in this great gift He's given us, this life. Giving up our ideas of entitlement and things that we feel like we deserve, and focusing on what truly matters. God, and loving others. Guys, let's just realize, God, help me to realize how little I deserve, and that I don't need this, and that this stuff is merely tools and things that you have given me to steward in order to better glorify you and love others, and to do my mission here on this earth, which is to love and to live. Love others, love God, and to live a way that glorifies you. May you be challenged as I am by this. Thank you for watching.